Hi, this is Derek Regensberger, and welcome to another episode of the Clarinet Connection, your source for gear and product reviews and practice and performance tips for the clarinet. Today I'm going to be talking about a Kaspar mouthpiece. This particular Kaspar is a Model 13. It was made by Frank Kaspar, and it has the traditional Cicero logo on the back of the mouthpiece. And I'll show you a close-up here in just a second. All right, let's take a look at the close-up of the mouthpiece. And as you can see from the back, it has the Frank Kaspar logo. So it says Frank Kaspar, Cicero, Illinois, and then it has the number 13. And the number 13 is the facing. This one has a 1.13 millimeter tip opening. This particular mouthpiece has been restored and refaced by Ramon Wodkowski from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And Ramon's belief is to try and restore these mouthpieces as close to the original intent of Frank Kaspar as possible. And so that means that he keeps the facing curve and design very much to what Frank Kaspar had in mind. So again, this particular one has a medium facing curve with a tip opening of 1.13 millimeters. And as you can see, there is some discoloration in the rubber, but overall this mouthpiece is in really good shape. What's interesting about Kaspar mouthpieces is they have a very devoted following. One of the reasons for this is that they were favored by the principal clarinetist of the Cleveland Orchestra, Robert Marcellus. And these particular mouthpieces are somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 80 years old. Kaspar mouthpieces were made by Frank Kaspar, and there were actually two Kaspars who were cousins from Bohemia. The more famous ones are made by Frank Kaspar, and other Kaspars were made by Frank L. Kaspar. What makes Kaspar mouthpieces so special? One is the sound. They do have a very nice projection to them. They're made to give a large sound to the instrument. And if you've ever heard Marcellus's recordings with the Cleveland Orchestra, that definitely comes out in those older recordings. One of the other things is that the quality of rubber that was used for these mouthpieces was much better than you would find today. Today there's a lot of additive ingredients that kind of impact the acoustic quality of the mouthpiece. And so old Shedville mouthpieces, old Kaspar mouthpieces, they do tend to have a unique sound to them because of this. So let's test it out and see what they sound like. I'm going to be playing it with a Van Doren Rue Lepique 3 strength, and let's see what it sounds like. So you can hear right away that the mouthpiece responds very well. It has a very clear staccato to it. And it overall has a nice balance and core to the sound. So let's test it out on a couple other pieces. things you should notice right away is that the Mouthpiece has a very nice and easy articulation. It has a big full sound. It's perhaps not as forward and full sounding as a modern Phobes might be, but it really does have a nice big projecting sound. The thing I really like about the Mouthpiece is it's very easy to play in the altissimo register. It just really sounds high notes quite well. And it also, I think, has a really nice round focus sound to it.